This meeting shall come to order at 7:05 on October 21st, 2015. I'd like to rise, Councilman Adams will be giving us the invocation this evening.
Dear Lord, please bless Maple Heights and its residents with peace during this rough time. We can see progress in our future with your help. Give the current administration guidance to a smooth transition period. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Adams.
Here.
Jones. Here. Separati.
Here.
Jackson.
Here.
Brownlee.
Here.
Kojanski.
Here.
Agee.
Here.
Albert.
Here. There's no addendum, but I do have minutes. May I have a motion to approve the regular council meeting minutes of October 7th, 2015?
So moved.
A second, please?
Second.
Would you call the roll?
Adams. Jones.
Yes.
Separati.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Kojanski.
Yes.
Agee. Yes.
We have no communications or committee reports this evening, so we will move directly to the department reports, starting with the fire department, Chief Cavaliers.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Calls of the day for the fire department are 4,033. Repair of the water main under the Rockside Road Bridge began last week. This process should take 2 to 3 weeks to complete. After repairs are made, the temporary line that was installed will be removed. Interviews and processing continues for the new recruits. We hope to be able to have personnel ready for hire in mid to late November. Fire department would also like to remind residents that open burning of trash and leaves is prohibited in the city. Also, with the cooler temperatures, make sure your furnace has been cleaned and serviced by an authorized service technician. Make sure you have a functioning carbon monoxide detector and you're aware of how it operates. Also, follow manufacturer's guidelines with the use of space heaters. Keep any combustibles in storage at least 3 feet away from heat sources, such as furnaces and water heaters. We'd like to wish everybody a happy and safe Halloween. End of report.
Thank you, Chief. Law Department, Mr. Montello.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. There's a new ordinance on for income tax changes that are going to be occurring in starting January 1st, 2016. That's 2015-66. It doesn't affect any taxes. It's not a tax increase or anything. It's a state mandated ordinance that we need to adopt, but it does not increase your taxes. So I just want to make sure everybody is aware of that. And other than that, there was an issue. There was a piece sent out on the senior levy. In support of the senior levy, which just wanted everybody to know that no city funds were used to send that piece out, and it's my understanding it was from a private donation of an individual. So thanks to that individual, whoever he was, and end of report.
Thank you, John. Police Department, Chief Papalarczyk.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Okay. Police calls for service since our last council meeting were 823, which brings us to a total for the year of 17,942 calls for service. Many of you watched the news over the last couple of days, specifically yesterday, are aware that there were a number of bomb threats made in our area and throughout the state. We had 3 that we responded to. While they did not occur in Maple Heights, they did occur in SEAL communities that our bomb squad serves. Members of our department around that unit, specifically Sergeant Grossmeyer, the commander of it. These included 2 calls in Garfield Heights and 1 in Warrensville Heights. Members responded to these calls, although they did not respond to the second call in Garfield last night because it was to be a hoax. No devices were located, and what was found in Warrensville at least was thought to be some type of radar traffic device. If you watch the news again today, you'll see that there are a couple of schools who received some bomb threats. Some of these things are coming robocalls. I saw that they did take 1 guy into custody, and we have not made any arrests in ours, but the matters are still under investigation. But there were no bombs in any places where we got the calls from. Also, many of you have heard me talk in past meetings and throughout the summer about thefts from auto. We continue to experience reports of thefts from auto throughout the city. The most recent ones are being on Maple Heights Boulevard, Krems, and East 141st. However, I am pleased to report that our officers made an arrest in one of these cases last night. One of our citizens witnessed the suspect rummaging through his neighbor's car and called police. Responding officers located a 21-year-old male suspect, and he was identified by the witness, and he was charged with attempted theft and criminal trespass. This goes to my point, something we talk about quite a bit at the meetings, and if we go to the block watch meetings, you see it, how things are supposed to work with members of the community and the police department interacting, where we're alerted by something that you see, and our officers respond in a timely fashion and make the arrest. Sadly, one of the other things that I've brought up in these meetings is that many of the times the suspects in these crimes live in the area where they occur. The young man that was arrested for this particular incident lives within a few blocks of where these incidents occurred and where he was actually seen breaking into vehicles. So please continue to be vigilant and report any suspicious activity to the police. Maybe saving yourself something or your neighbor something down the road. And finally, Halloween will be on October 31st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The police department will have additional auxiliary officers on patrol, along with everybody that we can spare out there. We just ask everyone to be vigilant that night, as there will be a number of parents and children out and about. And with that, I conclude my report.
Thank you, Chief. Human Service Department, Mrs. Bopan.
Thank you, Madam President. This Saturday, the Rebuilding Together program will take place. That was the home modification to help veterans, older adults, disabled people, and low-income people make modifications to their home to help them live safer, happier lives. That's going to take place here. It's going to start here at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. They will be going out into the community. The teams, there's approximately 35 volunteers that will be going out, contractors and volunteers that will be going out and making modifications to various homes. I'm pleased to announce that many of the homes that applied for Maple Heights were granted the modifications. I know of 2 that are going to get ramps on their home free of charge from this community. So the work will begin this Saturday. Again, my friends at Mr. Chicken are providing lunch for all of the volunteers that day. So we're pleased to be a part of that, and again, that's happening this Saturday. Secondly, another more good news, Councilwoman Agee, Councilman Adams, and Councilman Jackson had come to me and made me aware of some issues in Stafford Park at the Fireman's Gazebo and the flagpoles and all of that in that area of Stafford Park. We found out that there was a grant available from the Home Depot Foundation, and we applied for the grant, and I'm happy to say that yesterday in the mail came the way it works. The Home Depot Foundation awards the amount of money in gift cards from Home Depot. The folks at Home Depot get the contractors, get an estimate on the work, buy all the products, and pay for them with the Home Depot cards from the foundation. So we received $6,600 worth of Home Depot gift cards for them to start. This will be the first, we hope, of many renovations that you will see in the park as time goes by, and working with public and private partnerships and foundations to help bring the community back. And I'm also pleased to say that it will be a renovation where the Veterans Group has a number of their ceremonies throughout the year, and they will be doing some modification to the Veterans Memorial at City Hall as well as a part of this. So we're very pleased to do that, and we're also pleased to announce that the day they're going to start the work is on November 11th, on Veterans Day. So we're very pleased that they're going to do that, and we'll welcome them to the community. Thank you, end of report.
Thank you. Finance Department, Ms. Kroll.
Good evening to the residents and this council. Basically, the finance department is busy working with the fiscal supervisors from the fiscal commission from the state. So a lot of our energy is going into that. Also, we did receive notification this week that the 2014 audit has been released by the state. If you would like to read that, it'll probably be about a week before it's actually on the website. But you can go to the Auditor of State's website on the City of Maple Heights so that you can actually see it or print it or whatever you would like to do. That ends my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Citizens' comments, if you'd like to step up to the podium and give us your name and your address, and please speak into the microphone. You have 3 minutes to share information with us or to give us your thoughts.
Good afternoon. My name is Willie Hardwick. And,
Mr. Hardwick, are you sure the mic is on? Yes.
my name is Willie Hardwick. I live at 16655 Anthony Street. I've been here 50 years in Maple Heights. I repeat this same words again about the lawsuit we have in Maple Heights. This time I have a lot of people here that have asked me this question about there's a lot of people who ask me about the suit that we have here against Maple Heights. The mayor, council, and I didn't repeat, I said last week, I was telling the people, but I'm gonna ask Bill Brownie today for him to tell the audience, the residents here tonight, why did he sue the council? Why did he sue the president of council? Why did he sue the mayor? So he can tell us why he did. Because everybody that I go out campaigning, and he stopped by my resident, and I have this flyer, I'm quite sure you have it too. And he said, he saw this coming, what was happening to Maple Heights. And if he did, then why didn't he tell the resident what was going on from council meeting? So tonight I'm asking him directly, tell us why he sued mayor and council. He's a councilman himself, we pay his salary. We are taxpayer, he sued us also. Every one of y'all sitting here, this man sued us. We gotta pay for all of this. It comes out of our tax dollar. And where he expect to get the money from, he gonna run for the mayor and expect us to compromise him for all the things that he have did to the city. So I'm asking him tonight to please tell us why he sued us. Thank you.
Madam Chair, may I respond?
Not at this time, Mr. Crowley.
My name is Al Clance, live at 5758 Longwood. And Linda, I would just like to say thank you for the hard work that you did, Edwina, Alex, and Ralph. For those of you that did not make it up to for the July 4th flag raising at Stafford Park, it was really sick about the way it looked up there. Damage to the gazebo and everything else. Also for your help to get the work done at the City Hall. I'd like to talk about Veterans Day, which is Wednesday, November 11th. The memorial service will be at the Honor Roll at 11 o'clock sharp. We will not march from the police station parking lot, which we normally do. We will just all meet in front of the Honor Roll. And I'd like to see as many people as we can out there. And, at one time, we had 5 veterans organizations in the city of Maple Heights. We're down to 2.5 right now. And that's the American Legion and Catholic War Vets that work out of Garfield Heights, and about 26 members of AMVETS. So if you can come out for Veterans Day, we would appreciate it. And again, if you see a veteran, tell them thank you. That's all.
Hi, my name is Danielle Lawson, and I'm here to question the prosecutor.
Do we have your address, please?
19017 Nitro Avenue. I would like to question the prosecutor, the police department, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Trzynski. My neighborhood has been harassed by a woman named Desiree Jones for 3 years now. We've tried to get help. We have got petitions. I have broke both councilmen. I have broke the mayor. We have been falsely arrested. My child is no longer in school because she is getting attacked in school by Desiree Jones' daughter and Desiree Jones. We have called the police. I have protection orders, and no one has tried to help our community. We've got a petition going. I don't understand why the prosecutor is able to stand in court and accuse someone of something that they did not do. Here is my petition with our neighbors' names on it. Here is police report stating that the neighbors are tired of this woman's behavior, and I don't understand how people are getting arrested and we're asking for help. I was told by Mr. Jackson last year, I wrote you, and I was told that you would try to figure out some type of way that you could get some type of mediation going, and I never heard back from you. The police department, I have called you all. My daughter got assaulted, and she got arrested for assaulting this child and got charged with it, but she called the police twice before she got assaulted. How does that occur? I would like to know. And then the prosecutor stands up in someone else's, for someone else's case, and stands up and speaks to me and tells me that my daughter assaulted this woman's child, and that was not my daughter's case, and my daughter never got convicted of it. I told him I was offended, and they kicked me out of the courtroom. Am I not allowed to be offended? My child is being beaten on. She has human bite marks, bruises. I mean, what am I supposed to do to help my child? She's stuck in the house depressed. Nitra Anderson got arrested. She was nowhere near the scene. All the neighbors told the judge. All the neighbors have written and wrote on here that she was nowhere near the scene. How did she get arrested? I mean, why are you people letting this woman drive us? Now, she's called child services on over 8 people on our street. I'm confused on why you people keep allowing her to harass us, call the police on us when we've done nothing wrong. There's plenty of police reports, check it out. And the police has clearly said that she is a 1096. I'm sure you know what that means. It means that she is mentally incompetent. Yet the police write this on police reports, yet we're getting charged. I've never been arrested. Neither has Nitra Anderson until this woman lied on her. I don't have a record. This woman's record is long. She is nuts. And we are continuously being harassed by her, and I want to know why. Because I've written everybody that I could possibly think of. I even wrote Carl Monday.
Excuse me, you have 3 minutes?
I'm asking for your help.
I'm afraid counsel is not available. I cannot help you. This is a police and a civil matter. it
Why
sounds
can no
like.
one help me?
I think
I've
you need
asked
to
a
talk
number
with
of
the
people.
police.
We have. So now where do we go?
Our lawyers will be here if you would like to talk to him.
What
about
lawyer?
Our law
The
director.
prosecutor, he accused us of doing stuff that we never even did in court. Isn't that illegal? I mean, you're innocent and still proven guilty, right?
We really can't answer your questions. We're counsel. We can't interfere with your.
Yes, this is counsel from Maple Heights, right?
That's correct.
So where else do I go?
The police and the law director.
And the news and wherever else? I mean, is that what I need to do?
I cannot advise you.
Thank you very much for your time.
My name is Elizabeth Hubb. I also live on My name is Elizabeth Hubb. I live at 19001 Nitro Avenue also. I do understand what she's saying because I have problems with kids around my property too, kids on that street. I'm one of the ones that say, hey, come on, I'm a mother of 5 myself. But I'm here mainly because I've called city representative now 3 times. My neighbor is causing a feud about property lines. We're asking help to, like, direction to who we can go for help with these direction lines. My brother, my husband, and I have gotten in confrontation, physical, with this gentleman. And he continues to this day, every time we sit outside, staring at us. Drive by, he stares at our property. He complains about our stuff, but he doesn't do anybody else. And I've lived in Maple Heights now 3 years. I love Maple Heights, I wanna stay where I am, but I need help figuring out about this property line so that we're able to live peacefully. And I have a 79-year-old grandpa at my house who I take care of. So I need help. Who do I talk to? I've called my counselor 3 times. I've received no calls back, nothing.
The law department.
The law department? Yes. So I will speak with the law director about it. Okay, thank you.
Joanne Majoris, 14408 Tokay Avenue. I got a light here. I just wanted to know if there's any lawn signs that are available for the senior center to put up in my yard? Or is there anything else I could do to promote that for this, I mean, if you walk around with a light. And the next thing is, if you do have lawn signs from either issues or candidates, please make sure that you recycle them, either through the candidates or the Cuyahoga County Solid Waste District will accept all yard signs on East 131st. And I just finished my program for the Master Recycling Program, so if anybody has any questions, I would be happy to help you out. And also people, I have emailed you about that, and there are plenty of resources there, so let's use the county resources we have available. There are several grants available too, but they're restricted to recycling.
Good afternoon, my name is Charles Dawson, I reside at 2100 Hill Road. The house next door to me, which has been vacant, I say about 5 years, has been broken into. There's nothing in the house. I call the police about at least once or so a month. They come out and nothing's done. They did finally secure the door. This week they secured the door. Okay. Now, the police say there's nothing in the house that hasn't been stolen. Nothing. And the neighbor on the right-hand side said there's people in the house that she's seen in the house. The electricity is on at nighttime because it comes on at night. And the police told us, well, we got online and found the house sold for $10,000. It's a bank-owned house, okay? Now, the police arrest somebody, they can't prosecute them because the people that own those houses don't come to Cleveland to prosecute them, or don't come to Cleveland, metropolitan area, to prosecute them. But that house has been vacant for at least 5 years. Okay, another part to happen. On Hill Road, there is a big, what you call it, those signs, barrel in the middle of the street. We're getting ready to have snow pretty soon. That barrel has been there since spring between the stop sign and Northfield. The barrel is in the middle of the street. Okay, that's there. I mean, that barrel gonna stay there till the winter time comes, or somebody gonna, because people park on that side of the street. You have to revolve one, to get around that barrel. It's been there since spring on Hill Road.
Can you give us the address of the vacant house, sir?
Yes, I can. 21104. And the police know that very well. Hill Road, 21104 on Hill Road.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Joseph Bartley, and we're next door neighbors, what's across the street. You're talking about the vacant house. It has been there for a long period of time. And we want to know what can be done because the lady next to that house, she's afraid to even come out at night. She had her cousin, male cousin, come there because there were people in the back, on the back porch, and they was living there. Okay, that could be a crime too. I seen two cars pull in, one pulled, one back in, one pulled in, got out, gave a package, they pulled out right quick. It probably lasted about maybe 10 or 15 seconds. So it could be drug related in there too. Same address. Okay. All right. When houses like that, they lay on, okay, the ghost house is basically for a long period of time too. It took for years.
Moving on to the legislation.
Ordinance number 201566, an ordinance enacting chapter 891 of the codified ordinances of the city of Maple Heights regarding municipal income tax for the tax years commencing January 1st, 2016, and declaring an emergency.
This is a first reading.
Resolution number 2015-67, a resolution authorizing the mayor to accept an amendment to the contract with the Auditor of State, David Yost, and the independent public accountant, James G. Zupka, for a modification extension agreement to provide for the January 1, 2015 to December 31, 2018 audit reporting periods and related services to the city of Maple Heights and declaring an emergency.
May I have a motion to suspend the rules and place this resolution on its third and final reading?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Call the roll to suspend, please.
Adams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Sepharadi.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Trojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
May I have a motion for adoption?
So moved.
A second, please.
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Call the roll.
Adams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Sepharadi.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Trojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
Passed as an emergency by the vote 7-0. Resolution number 2015-68, a resolution authorizing the mayor to make application to the Cuyahoga County Department of Development Community Development Block Grant Program for 2016, to authorize the execution of contracts and other documents relevant thereto, and declaring an emergency.
May I have a motion to suspend the rules and place this resolution on its third and final reading?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Will you call the roll, please?
Adams.
Yes.
Jones. Sepharadi.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Trojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
May I have a motion for adoption?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Adams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Sepharadi.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Trojansky.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
Passed as an emergency by the vote 7-0. Resolution number 2015-69, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with the Cuyahoga County Board of Health to provide health services for the city of Maple Heights in 2016 and declaring an emergency.
May I have a motion to suspend the rules and place this resolution on its third and final reading?
So moved. Second.
Did you get that? Would you call the roll to suspend, please? I'm sorry, is there any discussion first? I believe we have that, I think so. Thank you, Councilman. Would you call the roll to suspend, please?
Adams.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Sefirati.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Kojanski.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
May I have a motion for adoption?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Call the roll for adoption, please.
Adams. Jones.
Yes.
Sefirati.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Brownlee.
Yes.
Kojanski.
Yes.
Agee.
Yes.
Passed as an emergency by the vote 7-0.